You think you're unmotivated. You think you're lazy. But what if your brain is hardwired to be like that? Have you ever wondered, like, why is it that you want to do something, you need to do something, but you always kind of push that thing to the side? Let's say you go to school, right? It's something we can all relate to, if you're in school now or you used to go to school back in the day. Remember when, like, you have to get something done, you have to study, you have to do homework, you have to finish an essay, and you would always push it, right? I think we're all guilty of that. We would always push it till, like, right before it was needed to be done. Let's say you had a test on a Friday, and you would spend all Thursday night studying for that test because you kind of pushed it off for the entire week. Or you needed homework to be done, and you finished it literally during your lunch break right before class. What if you want to lose weight or get fit and go to the gym, and you always find an excuse why not to do it? I don't have time. I'll do it next week. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it at night. But you never end up doing it. Have you ever wondered, like, why do I do that? Why is it that I want to improve my life? Why is it that I want to do something that I know it's going to benefit me in the long run, but I don't do it? What if your brain is hardwired to be like that? The pain and pleasure theory. Sigmund Freud, many, many years ago, came up with this theory. And, he's considered the father of psychology. He basically came up with this theory that our brains are hardwired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. Basically, dopamine. When you seek pleasure, that is what your brain wants. It wants the hit of dopamine, right? You need to get something done. You have to do something important, but you can't seem to get out of your phone. You keep scrolling your phone, watching these videos, wasting hours and hours watching these videos, because these videos are mini hits of dopamine. You laugh, you wonder, these videos spark up, curiosity, laughter, interest. Why do you keep gaming knowing that you got to do something important? You got to get work done. You got to invest time to build your business. You got to do homework. But instead, you just go play video games for hours and hours. Dopamine. You need to get something done. You got to do, your house chores. You got to go pick up your kids. You got to help your kids. You got to do something. But your brain is perceiving that as like a pain. And instead, you just watch Netflix, watch sports, watch football, watch basketball. The pain and pleasure theory. That is why a lot of people give up on their goals. They think they're lazy. They think they're unmotivated. But what if your brain operates that way? And I think we're all guilty of that. Like, we want to do something good. We want to do something important, and we just don't do it. It's to a point where, like, even people that get diagnosed with a disease, a lot of people that smoke, they get diagnosed with hey man, you got lung cancer. You got to stop doing it or you're going to die in a year. And they keep doing it because that dopamine hit is just too strong. And if they stop doing it, they're going to have to go through a sense of pain. Detoxing from some sort of stimulant or drug will cause pain in your body. So that's why a lot of people never end up smoking. It takes them to their grave. If you want to start conquering, guys, your own mind, your own brain, you have to know how it operates. Most people live a life of dopamine chase. Their whole existence is dopamine. You're broke. You have no money. You shouldn't be, you should be saving money, but instead you're addicted to shopping because shopping is a sense of dopamine. chasing women, chasing girls, dopamine. Social media, posting a lot of content, a lot of pictures, so people can like your posts, so people can like your pictures. You can get subscribers. Dopamine. Dopamine is controlling you, and you don't even know it. And if you don't control it, it's going to control you. So how do you combat this? How do you start breaking that habit or that conditioning? You become aware. You become aware, because at the end of the day, that's an unconscious behavior. You breathe a little bit, take control of your mind, take control of your body, and you start pushing yourself to do the opposite. It's difficult, bro, sis. It's not an easy thing to do. You have to start doing the things. A simple way of starting to break that habit is push yourself to do the thing you don't want to do, and know that your reward would be that pleasure. So let's say you got homework to do. You got to finish that essay. You got to study, but deep down you want to play video games. Push yourself to start to do that difficult task, homework, studying, and know that once you do this difficult thing, you're going to reward yourself by playing video games, by scrolling the internet, YouTube videos, being on TikTok, watching Netflix, watching sports, hanging out with your friends, or whatever it is that you do. You have to start breaking that habit, guys, or self-improvement is going to be very difficult for you. Pain and pleasure. Does dopamine control your life?